Disciplinary committee is independent. So the moment the disciplinary committee starts to work on a case, I don't have a reach there. I don't have information there. I cannot comment that. I don't know when, if, and if how the sanctions would be. For me, what is strange...
News comes in the form of an announcement from UEFA. They say a UEFA ethics and disciplinary inspector has been appointed to investigate allegations of discriminatory behaviour during the UEFA Champions League 2025 to 2026 knockout playoff between Benfica and Real Madrid yesterday. Further information regarding this matter will be made available in due course, but they have appointed an inspector to investigate the allegations of discriminatory behaviour, and we'll discuss what all that means a little bit later on this lunchtime. We'll keep you up to date on Sky Sports News.
This is what's really wound me up. I think it's disgusting what Jose Mourinho has come out and said. His comments are disgraceful. They really are. He's had a go at him for celebrating a goal. I mean, he scored a worldie, a fantastic goal, which we should all be talking about, and he goes and celebrates. He doesn't antagonise anyone, by the way. His celebration is absolutely fine. He goes over, he celebrates, he enjoys his moment, and that's it. He gets booked by the referee for celebrating, which, in my opinion, is disgraceful as well. And then he gets abused. And he has to then go to the referee and say, I've been abused. For Jose Mourinho to come out and almost, say that he brings it upon himself, I think it's outrageous. I think it's totally unfair. Vinicius Jr. comes under criticism all the time because he's the one getting racially abused. So you can't say that he brings it upon himself or, it's always when Vinicius Jr. is on a football pitch. Well, it's because he's the one getting targeted. And I think his comments in reflection, I think he will regret them. I think he's made a massive mistake. And I think he's bang out of order to question Vinicius Jr. for celebrating a brilliant goal that he's entitled to do.
Jose Mourinho actually has antagonised crowds before, not faced racial abuse, alleged racist abuse.
He's so contradicting, right? How can he sit there, Jose Mourinho, and tell him about scoring a goal and being respectful when Jose Mourinho is one of the managers in world football that when you big moments and big goals, Jose Mourinho runs on the pitch. I've seen him run down the line shushing the fans. So don't tell me he can sit there with a straight face and say, yeah, you shouldn't do that. He should be respectful. What are you on about? Well, we're going to stop players celebrating amazing goals in the Champions League in a massive game. Come on. Vinicius Jr. didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. The celebration was absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong with it. The referee was out of order, in my opinion, for even booking him, which caused even more of a problem. But
European football is once again buzzing with controversy and anticipation as fresh developments surrounding SL Benfica and teenage sensation Gianluca Prestianni dominate headlines across the continent. What began as quiet speculation has now grown into a wider conversation, involving both UEFA and FIFA, placing the Portuguese giants under intense scrutiny. The situation reportedly centers around regulatory and administrative processes, linked to player registration and competition eligibility. While no formal sanctions have been publicly confirmed, sources suggest that governing bodies have been carefully reviewing documentation to ensure compliance with international transfer and squad registration rules. Prestianni, widely regarded as one of Argentina's most promising young attackers, joined Benfica as part of the club's long-term vision of investing in elite youth talent. His arrival was seen as another example of Benfica's proven recruitment strategy, identifying high-potential prospects and integrating them into top-level European competition. However, with the UEFA Champions League reaching a decisive stage, even minor administrative concerns can generate major headlines. Any uncertainty surrounding player eligibility naturally sparks debate among supporters and analysts, particularly when Europe's biggest tournament is involved. Fans have reacted passionately on social media, with the word finally trending as many believe clarity is now emerging after days of uncertainty. The phrase reflects a sense of relief among supporters eager for definitive confirmation regarding the club's status and Prestianni's availability. For Benfica, the stakes are significant. The Champions League not only represents sporting prestige, but also financial stability and global exposure. Maintaining regulatory compliance is essential to protecting both the club's ambitions and its reputation. At this stage, the football world awaits official communication from UEFA or FIFA to bring complete transparency to the situation. Until then, speculation will continue to swirl. One thing is certain: when governance, elite competition, and emerging talent intersect, the spotlight shines brightly, and Benfica remain right at the center of it.